Just because a man has money or just because he's famous, it doesn't mean that he wants to have all the women. You'd be surprised of how many athletes or lawyers or doctors or businessmen only want to have one relationship with the woman that they care about. Now, the normal guy who wish he had the money of a famous person will say something like this: "If I had his money, ain't no way I'll be with her. I have all the women." Unfortunately, you're not him. So get your ass back to working at Burger King. And Travis Hunter is one of those men. He loves his girlfriend, Leanna Lenee. She's 3 years older than him, and they have a monogamous relationship with some very, very interesting rules. Now, Travis Hunter is a lot different than most athletes. In a time where most athletes don't even want to claim their baby mama or even the girl they're dealing with, Travis Hunter has a couples channel almost with his girlfriend, and they make content together. And they've even talked about the strict rules of the relationship that they have together.
Second rule is we don't hug people of the opposite gender.
And we don't greet people with the opposite gender.
No,
like
it's not that.
If it's like a say for instance, it's a waiter that's a female, Leanna talks to her. But if it's a dude, if it's a male that's a waiter,
He talks to him. That is true.
Yeah.
But it's only if like they're rude.
Yeah.
It's not like, so like if a woman were to come up to Travis and only speak to Travis and ignore me, then it's like disrespectful. Wrong. Yeah. If they come and they speak to him first and then they speak to me, like, it's fine. But like we don't play that. Okay, I'm only talking to him. I'm not talking to her. Vice versa. He's only talking to me. He's not talking to him. That's a rule in our relationship.
Now, these rules, obviously, in my honest opinion, were created by her to create certain boundaries. She knew what was going to happen with Travis Hunter if she ran a loose ship, and she doesn't. She's smart. She runs a tight ship in the relationship based on accountability, which keeps Travis Hunter very, very honest, and he's bought into that system. But because of some of her outbursts and some of the ways she's been acting online, it's caused so many people to criticize her for how she's been acting.
Everybody talking about Travis Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner. And they're talking about his girlfriend and, you know, how she after his money, she playing the long game. Because she feel like he gonna sign the contract. She just trying to stick around long enough to get a payday. Okay, that's the obvious. And we all have a Travis Hunter in our family or in our friend group. We all know somebody that's dealing with somebody that's no good for them. We all know somebody like that. But everybody's talking about the obvious. Nobody's talking about what's not really being seen, and the simple fact of what he will do to her once he is revealed or he finally realizes that he's been played. And that's her. I'm more afraid and concerned for that girl's safety and her life than I am for him and his broken heart.
And Travis Hunter doesn't like this. Even though people are trying to speak out on his behalf, Travis Hunter hates when you talk about his woman.
You ain't never had no girl. So why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. You talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on. I know what I got. I know my girl. My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all are just not starting to talk about me and just not starting to be with me. Like, come on, man. Y'all go do something else with y'all life. Clickbait pages, y'all better stop. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, if something bad gonna happen to y'all, y'all keep doing that. Y'all better stop that. I ain't playing. Y'all better stop. All the clickbaiting pages. You know, when we was sitting down and I was at my papa shop, we was talking about my family. What was they gonna do while I was in there signing stuff? I had all my family there. And that's why she did. That's why she said she's gonna stay there so they can get stuff. That's why she said she's gonna sit there so they can get stuff, have fun there. She wanted to go back they wanted to go back. Someone wanted to go back to the hotel, some of them didn't. Y'all trying to make everything, y'all want everything for clicks. Like, stop that. That's crazy. Like, y'all hate on me and then y'all go and hate on my girl. Like, bro, I feel the same pain that she feel. We're inseparable, bro. We with each other. Like, she hurting, of course I'm gonna be hurting. If I'm hurting, of course she gonna be hurting. Like, y'all, come on, bro. That joint hurt, bro. But then again, I'm talking to people that in life. Go ahead, bro. I don't care. I would rather all y'all leave right now and go send a text message so when she wake up in the morning, she get on her phone, nothing but positivity. Nothing but, positive energy. Yeah, she's still sleeping. She slumped. You hurt, but you just cry yourself to sleep and you just be gone. Like, she drunk like OD amount tonight for no reason. Nah, she sleep. She's gone. She'll be up in the morning. Where can they send messages at? Discord. 7 people typing letters. That's cool. That's good. Appreciate it.
What did you send me, Stu?
That'd be the best sleep. It does, but I don't need her to go to sleep. No, sad. It's kind of hard. It's hard on me because I can't even help her. Like, chat all the.
And if you notice, he admitted that a lot of this stress coming from people on the internet has caused his girlfriend to start drinking. She's upset. She's been crying. And so Leanna Lenee decided to go and actually air out her own grievances and differences to those people who are hating on her.
Okay, I'm going to be addressing all this stuff online because I'm tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not. But what's a testimony without a test of faith? So I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type thing. I got permission from Travis to say these things because these are previously things I didn't want online. But I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know. So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was. That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend, and her name was in his bio, so I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited the message, and he sat there until he was single. I don't do home wrecking. I'm not a side piece. I don't stand for any of those things. I support women, so I would never do that to another woman because I would never want it done to me. So I ignored him until he was single. That's the real reason he sat in my DM. Then the second thing, when I said he wasn't my type, I did not mean attractiveness. I don't have a physical type, period. No 2 men that I previously dated looked the same. My first one was a white cowboy. Second one was a Mexican soccer player. Then I dated a black man who was a SoundCloud rapper. And then Travis. So I have never dated the same type physically. I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people around them. And Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't. So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those 2 things, but that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance. And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being, and that's why we're together, and that's why we're still together to this day. So that's that. Okay, the next clip was at the game after they just won like their last game. People thought I was upset with him celebrating with cheerleaders. I don't know where that came from because he never celebrated with cheerleaders. So that I don't know where that started, but that's not what I said. But what y'all didn't see before the clip, me and him were talking. We had already interacted. I had already said congratulations. I had already kissed him over the fence that we couldn't get through. So the real reason why I was mad is because the security, and you can ask any of the family members who was actually there, they didn't want no one to storm the field. So they had 1,000 security people holding everyone back. But the people in the field were like, let the family down. Like, the family can come down. So everyone was going back and forth. I was arguing with the security guard because he wouldn't let no family through. But they let the cheerleaders on the opposing team get through the fences. So I was like, so when I finally got down to the field, that's why I told Travis, like, he had already seen it. I had already congratulated him. We had already spoke, got on the field. And then upset because I had just finished arguing with somebody. And then what y'all don't see after 5-second clip is right after that, I let it go. I was like, you know what, like, celebrate. We took pictures. We were with our families. And then we went to his meet and greet, had another wonderful event there. That's all that happened in that. That was literally that. Nothing. It was not deeper than anyone made it out to be. And yeah. Next clip, the Adidas pop-up shop this past weekend. People are saying that I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? That's not what I said. First of all, I said, baby, do you want me to sit here, or do you want me to go with the family, or do you want me to come with you? Because what y'all don't know, again, off of a 7-second clip, is those weren't fans, by the way. He had already finished that part. He had finished meeting with the fans. I was there the entire time, taking pictures, talking to them, everything. The girls that were there, they were the Adidas, they worked for Adidas. So we were taking pictures for social posts. That's who those people were. I wasn't annoyed with no fans at all. I'm never annoyed with fans. So that's what that was. And then Travis was getting ready to leave. He had to be at a rehearsal for the Heisman ceremony. They had to do walkthroughs and stuff like that. So I was asking him, I was like, do you want me just to sit here? Do you want me to go back to the hotel? Like, do you want me to wait for our family? Because his family was in there shopping. Because Adidas let them go pick out stuff in the store. It's like a 4-story Adidas. So they're all doing that. I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, do I stay here? Do I come with you? Like, what? And he was like, you could do what you want. Like, you could sit there. You can go shop. You can come to the hotel. You can walk around. That's what he was saying to me. I don't know. Like I said, the things that I see people make up is truly crazy because it's not what happened. And I just think people are just finding every single little thing and trying to make it something it's not. And then bird brain individuals are just accepting what they see online.
Now, let me talk about this. When I look at the Heisman clip of her and Dion and him tapping her on the face, tell her to stand, it looks like exactly what she says that happened. That's what I think, exactly what he told her. And I watched this and it seems to be truthful. To be honest, we didn't really know what she was saying. It was kind of mumbling there. She could have exactly said that. The reality is she's with a guy who is younger, a guy who's less experienced. And really, this might be something that he's looking at because, first of all, maybe dealing with girls, or women his age might be very counterproductive. He probably would spend a lot of money. He might not be as focused in what he's doing, but we can definitely see that she is basically running everything from top to bottom. And this relationship reminds me of an NBA player by the name of Doug Christie. Doug Christie was a shooting guard, most notably for the Sacramento Kings, all right? He was one of my favorite players, and he is married to a lady by the name of Jackie Christie. And Jackie Christie used to run Doug Christie's life. He can never be alone with anybody. He can never do anything. And it's still like that to this day. And they've been married ever since 1996. And she's really basically been running his entire life since they've been married. And hey, some guys like it like that. Some guys think that that's okay. And hey, if Travis Hunter feels that that's okay for him, that's fine. I honestly believe that he's a young man. He's inexperienced. He doesn't really know how to handle these things. And these sorts of situations and relationships typically end up bad for men because you don't have any real momentum, and she has all the momentum in a relationship. And what ends up happening for a lot of guys is it ends up becoming a sexist relationship because he's doing everything right. He's going with the flow. He's doing what basically she wants him to do. And it's going to come to a time where she's just like tired of that and she wants to try something new, even if it doesn't make sense. So we just hope it works out for the best. But a lot of us can see the writing on the wall. And as far as her crying and feeling bad, I just think the young lady needs to take some accountability. I don't know if her heart is in the right place. Only she does. I can say that she's been with him for about 5 years. So that's a plus. And 5 years is probably like when he was a sophomore in high school or a junior in high school and all of that. I don't know. I've heard some other things that she was a stripper before. I'm not sure if any of that is true. What I can tell you is that basically she needs to be on point about how she treats this man in public because everybody is watching her and they are going to call her out on it. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.